So, these two totes are gonna have decorations and whatnot in them. Stuff to set up mostly in the reception area. This tote is going to include your bouquet that you made. I'm planning on using this for the bouquet toss as you suggested. These table toppers that are just like little wood cutouts of the word love. I spray painted one side gold, the other side is just the wood. I would like the gold side to be facing up. Distributed along the tops of the tables with the extra stuff at them. There's not enough for the guest eating tables. Don't really care which ones necessarily, just whatever looks good. This sign will be placed in the reception area / also the ceremony. Planning on you guys setting up this just at the beginning of the ceremony when people are arriving, somewhere close to it on a little table, probably the altar table, which will be moved into the arbor once we're getting like right close to the ceremony start time. I also have some extra pens besides the ones that you ended up purchasing, Colette, for the wish jar. These are for whatever purposes. I used both of this gold and this purple color on the favors. Some hooks and some more hooks just for anything that does need to be hung up. I'm not anticipating that there will be much, but there are the 2 dream catchers that need to be hung up, and potentially these frames of pictures of people that we're trying to remember. This is a framed picture of my grandfather, Beam, so my dad's dad. So this will be by the in memory of area. Framed picture of my cousin Jenny, also framed in memory of area, and a picture of my great grandmother on my mom's side, framed in memory area. There's also a large collage picture of 8 separate pictures of Popples with one of Ryan's grandmother in there. That will definitely probably need to be hung up just because of the size of it. It's not going to rest on anything. Those have the backing on them so that they can be stood up just on the table. Not necessarily if there's not enough room. Then there's this other sign that I created, which is just for the bar area. Open bar warning, pictures will be taken. Just, set it up where they're gonna be bar backing from. This is just extras in case anything falls apart or you need anything. Some extra twine. This was used for the favors. The floral tape is probably not necessary since I didn't use it really. We'll take that one out. Wire, who knows, just in case. Super glue, just in case. This X-Acto knife, just in case. Clear glue, just in case. Hot glue with some sticks. The funnel is what I use to fill the jars with pebbles, so you'll probably end up wanting to use this again when you're just topping them off after turning on the lights in the reception area. Okay, so this is just like extras. Then underneath there are all the, I believe all the sample jars are in here. So you're just going to be obviously fairly careful in bringing them out. Sample jar. Once you get one out, it'll be easier to grab the rest of them out. There are table covers just for the extra tables that are being brought in. The butcher tables themselves, I want to not have any covers on. So these are just to cover up those folding tables that you gave us. I'm thinking the larger folding table is going to be the one that we were going to eat at. I honestly did not fold them out to see how tall they were. So hopefully one of them is tall enough to be an eating table. On the side, this is the frame that has these like wooden hearts in these. There's 2 separate bags with the wooden hearts in them. Just like an alternative guest book kind of thing. This is an actual guest book that came with it. Both of those can be set out by each other. This folds, but can also be set kind of on the table surface. As long as it's folded at a slight angle, it should be fine. Inside of this, I informed Ryan, but also just putting it out there, is our official marriage license documents inside of this fold. There's still a bunch of the packaging in here. This will need to be removed. Same with the other contents in here. It still has the packaging on it. Okay, so then on this side, you have my 2 Dreamcatcher things. This one's like a chandelier, so when you pull it out, it's gonna sit like where the hanging part of it's up here. It's gonna chandelier down. There's two layers, I think. 1 layer, something. Pulled it out already, it works fine. Haven't actually pulled this one out, but this is a heart-shaped, normal, vertical Dreamcatcher. It has lights that are woven within them, obviously with that same kind of dealie as the other guys had for the Switch. So that will be lit up hopefully around or by our area. Same with the chandelier, generally speaking, if possible, above our table. If not, wherever it looks good. I trust your judgment. This has the cake serving items in it. This is our cake topper. This little red box guy has a bunch of the tea, not loose leaf, but bagged tea in there, so that will be set up on the non-alcoholic beverage table area. And then the caterer is going to be providing everything else. These are the like weird sized things for the tabletop decorations. They should all have 1, 3, or 5 flowers in them. I think we already covered that. I think that's it for those 2 boxes. We also have just a few remaining stuff inside of this box. This is my card box. It has that insert right there. Inside of that is the chopsticks that you'll use to turn on the lights before filling them, topped off, the ones with the flowers in them. These lights are to be put wherever you find them to be visually pleasing. I was thinking potentially along the back porch area. Also a few by the in-memory spot where all of the stuff will be set up. What else? There are obviously a few of these jars have just the candles within them. So there's only 30 jars with the string lights. These are the jars that you're going to use along with the string light jars on the tables, since we'll need 36 total. So there's 30 of the string lights, 6 these with just the candles in them. Some of them are a little bit smaller. There's a few jars in here that just have a flower in them, like that. That flower just got bent because of it sitting in this box, but it will want to be unbent, just like so. Kind of just chilling. Those will end up getting set artfully around the extras, tables, guest area, as in like guest book area. Then wish jar is right here. Has all the stuff that goes with it. Took all the packaging off. Should be good to go. These soaps are for the bathrooms because, you know, can't have just normal soap. Then this cube is to kind of be like the thing to inform people about what's going on and what we have there. Mostly for kids, but not necessarily. Playground, park grounds, lakefront, wish jar, photo booth on the back porch, yard Yahtzee, cornhole, the reception activities. Yeah, you get the idea. Guest book, wood hearts. So that will be set up. Random table, don't care. Don't even care if you don't use it, whatever. Just an extra thing. Starting to, you know, lose steam on doing all this work and everything ready. So there's one last thing I want to show you. Bear with me a moment. Alright, so there's this box inside of a box. This contains our blow up D20, which someone will need to blow up prior to the reception. Important, as this is going to be an alternative to glass clinking. This is the frame for the memorial area, so this will be set up with these pictures and the pictures of Popples and the couple candles. I'd like at least 3 candles there. If you want to do more, cool. Make sure it's an odd number. Very weird about odd numbers. These are all of the favors. There's going to be extras. This is one style. Has this phrase on the back. Some people come into our lives and quietly stay. Others stay for a while, leaving footprints in our hearts, and we are never the same. And then the other side has our initials, hearts, and the date. The other variant has this pre-printed thing on that. And then same thing, our initials, little hearts, the date. Don't care how you want to set those up. There's only a few, I mean like maybe 30 or something that have the pre-printed thank you for being a key part of our lives. The rest of them are going to be that stamped phrase. So there's going to be, as far as I know, right around 120, 119 people. There should be roughly around 8 people at every single table for the picnic tables. So you're going to want to set up 8 keys at every table. There will be spares, like I said. Planning on giving those to the vendors. There will probably be even more spares beyond that. And I think the last thing for it is this has the pebbles that you'll need to use to fill up the tops of the jars once you turn them on. Again, I don't think you're going to end up needing to use all of that, but that's going to end up going into probably this red bin. If not, it'll fit somewhere. But those are the bins what they contain. Hopefully a better idea of where to put things. But anything that I didn't give you specific instruction on, I trust your ability to make reasonable decisions on where it's visually most pleasing. Let me know if you have questions.